In this tutorial for Arcade, we're going to get into something that's a bit more complicated, but hang in there because it'll be well worth your time. We're going to talk about the tile map and how to lay out levels. The first thing we want to do is jump into MakeCode Arcade and open up a new project. Now, something interesting that we haven't really talked about before is that there's two sides to MakeCode Arcade. There is the JavaScript side, which we have been using so far, and that's great. We can type out all of our JavaScript and make our code that way. But there's another side to it called blocks. And we've been staying away from this because this course focuses on JavaScript. However, we are going to look at how to make a tile map using the blocks. And then later on, we will revisit tile maps in JavaScript. The reason why we're doing this is because it's a bit more complicated in JavaScript to make the tile maps. So let's start off with something a bit easier to understand and then work our way back into JavaScript. So create your game. You can call it tile maps or whatever you want, and start with a blank screen like I have here. We're just going to look at what tile maps are and how to make one in the first place. The first thing we want to do is understand what the tile map is by creating one from scratch. In the scene category, you will find the set tile map to block. Dropping that in here, we can set our tile map. Right now it's blank. If we click on this gray square, then we can go into create the tile map. Over here on the left-hand side of the screen, there are different categories: aquatic, forest, dungeon, miscellaneous. And we can scroll through those different categories down here with these arrows. We can also create our own categories, which we'll get into in a little bit. But first, let's explore what these tiles are and how to use them. We can see that the canvas is blank, kind of like when you drew your own sprites. On the left-hand side, we can select one of these tiles and use them as if we're drawing, right? Let's draw a path just by clicking and dragging. You can see how you can use all of the tiles to create your own tile map. Switching over to the aquatic category, you can see I've created my own tile map here that says CN for Code Ninjas. I don't have any sprites or anything yet, so looking at this in the game, if we click on Done, you can just see the very top of it, and there's no way to interact with this yet. Before we jump into that portion of the tutorial, let's first go back and explore how to make your own tiles. Click on My Tiles and then plus, and then you can draw your own tiles and click on Done, and then in the My Tiles category, you can see all the tiles that you draw. I can use my tiles just like I use the other preset tiles, just by clicking on it and then dragging on the screen, replacing what other tiles were already there. So we've created the tile map in blocks, but let's take a look at what it looks like in JavaScript and why it's easier to create in blocks and then switch over to JavaScript. So you can see here the different blocks that I've created. And here's the grass block that I created. If you expand this code, then you will see all of the values for each pixel in that image. And in this code, we see the JavaScript code for the tile map itself. We're not going to dig too deep into what this all is and dissect it at this point. We'll do that later. But right now, let's add a character and figure out how we can make the character move around our game. So let's start with declaring a variable and calling it our sprite. You might remember how to make your own character from previous tutorials. So we have our sprite, and we are going to create it and set the kind to the player. Let's go ahead and make the image for this, I don't know, the duck. And so that we can move the sprite, we want to set the controller for this object, controller.move sprite. And then we called our sprite my sprite. Very good. And now we can move the duck around the screen, but the camera doesn't follow the duck. We can go off the screen. And the duck can just go on any block. Now we need to tell the map which of the blocks should be walls and which should be floor that you can walk through and walk around with. Let's go back to the blocks side of things so that we can more easily tell the program which of our tiles should be walls. Going back to the set tile map block, let's click on that image there and click on this Draw Walls button here. And we can go ahead and select which areas we would like to be considered walls. And this means that the player won't be able to walk through any of these blocks. Okay, we've set the walls in the tile map. Let's go back to the game, press play, and see if our duck can walk through walls or not. And indeed, nope, the duck can't. but it can go off the screen. We're actually going to wait till the next tutorial to learn about how to make the camera follow the character. I hope you followed along with this tutorial so that you got to know a little bit about how to use tile maps, and now you should be able to make your own tile maps for your own games using the blocks side of things and then transferring over to JavaScript when you are able to.